like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is...
Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
WDA girls hockey comes to the PSP network in a big showdown tonight with the Williston Coyotes at 3-8-1, taking on Minot United here at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena. Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome in to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. It's a quick 15-minute drive-through oil change. You can't beat it at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. The Lundins have been taking care of people for over 25 years. That's why they're our choice. They have our vehicle serviced at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Well, tonight the Coyotes and Minot United come together here in this campaign for the second time. They matched up on the 30th of December. Williston won by a score of 4-2. Tonight they match up. And some big implications of how the standings will shape up. Let's take a look at those standings right now, brought to you by Ryan Family Dealerships. DriveRyan.com. Browse our massive inventory online at DriveRyan.com. Fargo North-South, the team to beat, 33 points at the top of the ladder. Legacy Bismarck sitting in second, 30 points for them on their campaign, followed by Century, then Grand Forks, West Fargo United in the top 5. Then Davies, Mandan, Jamestown, all the way down to number 9 and 10. You find Minot United and Williston. Inside the conference, coming in 3-8-1 for United and 2-8-1 for Williston. This is a big one here this evening between these two hockey teams. Should be a fun one on the PSP network. Again, DriveRyan.com brings you the standings inside of girls North Dakota high school hockey. Not the only girls game in action here tonight. Legacy and Dickinson in girls and boys hockey, a doubleheader taking place right now on the PSP network. Brock Widener has the call of that one on the PSP network here tonight as well. Well, this could be a fun one here this evening. Taking a look at the matchup between United and the Coyotes. Coming in for the Coyotes, they've scored 15 goals on the year compared to the 39 that they've given up. Minot United scored 20. They've given up 41 on the year. Both teams being outshot a bit on their campaigns. 550 to 245 for Minot United. 438 to 233 for Williston. However, Minot United's got an ace in the hole, and that's Bryn Hansen, the All-Stater. 18 points in 13 games played for Bryn on the campaign. 9 goals, 9 assists for her coming into the game. Julia Stoner's got 9 points on the season. Those are the top 2 goers for Minot United. On the other side, here for the Williston Coyotes, 7 points for Abby Tesoro, 6 points for Wiedrich, and 6 points for Kaya Stundal on the year. Maybe a little bit more depth for Williston. We'll find out here tonight. First, a salute to our great country, the United States of America, with our nation's national anthem, the Stars Spangled Banner. God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. Beautiful rendition tonight of our nation's national anthem. When we come back, the opening face-off, Williston and Minot United, live from the Pepsi rink.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. Some days, even your best intentions turn into unexpected disasters. Other days, a little guesswork leads to a lot of cleanup. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
Showtime from the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. Girls high school hockey inside of the WDA on the air tonight. Thanks for joining us. Time for our opening draw, delivered tonight by our friends at the UPS store for all your packing, shipping, and printing needs. It's the UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. It's the UPS store located on South Broadway. Goaltender matchup tonight. Faith Seekings goes against Jovi Bahar. 2 goaltenders that have seen plenty of rubber on the year. 91% save percentage for Bahar. 9-8 on the year for Seekings. Could be a goaltender duel here at the Pepsi rink. I'm Nick Holberg on the call. Minot United's in white, Williston's in black. We are officially underway for girls hockey here at the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. On the retrieve out of her own end, that was Brentrup that moved it forward. It's going to come in on Seekings. She'll just drop it aside. And United will set up shop back behind their own net. Here's Bryn Hansen. Hansen on the move now. Moved it up to center. Comes into the possession here of Lainey Ekblad. Ekblad tried to move it forward, but it's going to be taken by United and swept around the end boards over to Brentrup on the far wing. Looking to shuffle back here to Hansen, and now the puck's going to be taken by Hansen, who works it up off the near side wing. In the neutral ice zone, this is Heldy. She's got it across the Minot line, carried it in. And the puck will be taken and swept out into the corner once again. First half of a doubleheader tonight on the PSP Network. The old school rivalry this evening. Minot and Botno will play in West Region action. That comes up next. Matt Morelli former University of North Dakota Fighting Sioux, former Minot High standout, will join me on the call of that one coming up. The conclusion of this one, tricky shot in on goal. Seekings a save and another. Oh, big time stop there as Seekings goes down and hangs on to it. Early nominee for your goalie glove guy save of the game early on in this contest. Replay brought to you by our friends at driveryan.com. Again, browse their massive inventory online. Ryan family dealerships can be found at driveryan.com. Shots early on, 3-0. Coyotes on top in that category, but we're deadlocked on the BNC Bank scoreboard where it matters at Goose Eggs. Into the neutral ice territory now. It's going to be taken and dumped into the zone by Maggie Ackerman. In after it. This is Heller. To Stundall. Grotz tried to clear it. Comes back up into the neutral ice zone here. Diedrichsen sends it right back in. Blocker side of the netminder, Jovi Mahars, that's going to be sent down to neutral again, and on the retrieve here for United, it's picked up here by Ziska. Chelsea Ziska works it away off the near wall. Back into the hands of Berube. It's turned over. Coyotes have it. They work it up top. Into the hands here of Nash. She'll fire on. Another save there from Seekings, and the puck's back into the Coyote possession. Out of the corner. Here's a drive that came in just wide from Tesoro, the leading point getter. Sent down front. Oh, wide open in front of the net. Shot, save, rebound, shot. They scored. Another look at this one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Ekblad got it out front, but McKenna Lee was there. Is it McKenna Lee on the side of the net that ends up putting it home? We're going to find out in just a moment. Coyotes take an early 1-0 lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. We'll listen in for the official call. 14-13 left here in the opening period. Once again, these teams played to a 4-2 final last time they got together at the Agar Ice Complex. Here's the call. McKenna Lee from Ekblad. Williston up 1-0. Lee's second point of the year. That's goal number 2 on the campaign for Lee. Minot looking for a response here as the puck's going to be carried up to center now here for Britt Hansen. She'll walk and fire. That hit traffic and up into the protective mesh. It goes and a stop in the play with 13:31 to play in the opening period. Scoreless on the BNC Bank scoreboard until the goal from Lee, assisted by Ekblad, just about a minute ago. Minot State University brings you tonight's game. Be seen, be heard, be you. More than 96% of recent college grads are either employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University. Into the zone comes United. Quick shot on goal there. Knocked away as Julia Stoner sent it off the blocker. Stoner's going to give chase down in the corner. So is 16 on the other side. That's McRae. She wins that battle, but it comes back away into the hands of Berube. Now it's worked forward out of the zone here by Olivia Gratz. She'll send it all the way down. Back in behind the net of Seekings, and a stop of the play on the icing. Another look at that schedule this week on the PSP Network. Oh, it's action-packed. Oh, we do apologize here. Let's get this fixed for you. Not exactly sure what's going on there with the schedule not being sized right, no matter what. Probably because it's such a giant schedule at that. We'll come back to it in just a moment. We apologize about that. Back underneath the Coyote nets. tackled here by Williston. Out of their own end, they come with it. Comes away down to Stundal. Puck's taken away here and worked off by Isabel Knutson. She'll dump it down. We're just about 5 minutes into the opening period. Coyotes lead by a goal. Back up to center ice for Williston, carrying forward. This is Heldy with it. Sorry, make that Harger, rather. Back through the neutral ice territory and into the possession here of Julia Heller. Wiedrich up to center. Coyotes on the 2-on-2 into the zone. Off of Seeking's blocker, down to the corner it went. Away from Harder, comes back away here. It's going to be held at the line and swept out towards the Minot goal, where it's going to be picked up in the corner. And on the move now was Berube. Got it back away into the hands of Knutson. Coyotes have to touch up onside, and they will not. That offside's brought to you by BSN. We'll tell you about them in a moment. Here's a look at that schedule this week. That looks a little better here on the PSP Network. Dickinson at Bismarck and a big one, a doubleheader boys and girls basketball tonight in the WDA. Mandan and Minot High in a doubleheader. Jamestown's at Minot North. Legacy and Dickinson in hockey tonight in a doubleheader. Plenty of action across the board. And, of course, Minot and Botno will play next. In boys action right here on the PSP Network. Delayed call on the Coyotes. Minot's got possession with the extra attacker on the ice surface. Puck's fired out front. Here's a drive. Big stop was made there from Bahar. Swept back away to the near wing. Comes into the hands of Beta. Back up to the point. Hansen sent in. Blocker save. Minot still got the buzzing pressure coming here. And hanging on to it will be Bahar. First real opportunity of the hockey game tonight for Minot United. Comes on the delayed call. They registered 2 shots on goal. Now they go to the Serpro power play. As into the box will go Heller. Andy Carton had the call. It's a 2-minute hooking penalty. And the first power play of the game belongs to the home team. Minot United's power play coming into this matchup here today. They've been struggling with the extra skater. 5.7% on the Serpro power play. They've only registered 2 goals on 35 Serpro power plays here on the campaign. Williston's penalty kill on the ice surface. They're floating at 90%. The kill for the Coyotes has been good. Serpro power play for Minot United has been the opposite, but they've got the puck here. They carry it up to center now, where Julia Stoner had it for just a moment. Gets it back, crosses into the zone. Work back away into the hands here up top for Berube. Fires it down towards the net. Went wide, then it's taken by the Coyotes and down to the other end it came from Nass. Under 10 to play opening period. Bryn Hansen on the move, the All-Stater. Up to center ice. Over the blue line now as Hansen takes it down underneath the goal. Surveys around. She's going to walk out and fire. Shot was made, and the stop was there. Hansen delivers off. Here's a drive. Side of the net, no. Puck's taken by the Coyotes again, and down. They send it all the way to the other end of the ice surface. And that will take it down to 40 seconds of Serpro power play time. Puck's turned over. Coyotes have possession again. This is Tesoro. Hard working play there from Tesoro to gain possession inside the zone for a moment. Now it's tied up in deep behind the Minot goal. How about this penalty kill for the Coyotes? Out with it for United comes foul. It's going to be fired up into the neutral ice territory by Diedrichson. But Williston will take it and try to move it right back forward again. They will, and all the way down it comes back behind the net of Sea Kings. As advertised, Williston's Williston's penalty kill at 90%. They're 1 for 1 here tonight. Minot's power play didn't generate a shot on goal. Comes back up to the near side line, taken here by Knutson, sent down front. Puck swept away on the near side wall. They continue to scrum for it. Out with it come the Coyotes to center. Harger dumps it down, and after it here for United, this is Knutson. She moves it up to center ice, and at center, it's taken by Ekblad. Went back over onto the hands of Nass. Now on the retrieve here for Williston. Weidrich handles and moves it back into the neutralized territory. Under 8 to play, opening period. Coyotes lead 1-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Up top, Brent Hansen. High rising shot missed. Knutson dumps it in. Noss moved it away, taken up at the line, skating down, Ackerman. Ackerman with a backhand, fed it back up to the point, trying to get it to Bryn Hansen, hopped over her tape. Bryn will turn the motor on and go right back into the zone. She's got Ackerman with her. Here's Hansen, fires, pad save. Coyotes have it again. Back and forth we go in this hockey game as these two teams scrubbing for position inside the conference. In the statewide standings, the conference is the entire state of North Dakota. Down to 6:40 to play, opening period. Big thanks to Chad Olson running the camera for us tonight here at the Pepsi rink. Great to see you as always, Chad. Puck comes in on sinking. She's going to fall on top of it and hang on here with 6:31 left in a 1-0 first. Coyotes are on top. As promised, BSN creates exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. From custom equipment, uniforms, and coaches' apparel to fan wear, branding, and more, they do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. Western North Dakota sales pros include Scott Woodmansey, Greg Foster, Naomi Erdahl, Nate Zachman, and Joe Cattell. Big thanks to BSN, our official swag provider on the PSP network. Puck comes up into the neutralized territory. Coyotes have it now in Minot 10. Down to the corner it comes. Delayed call coming here on United. Nathan Medler's got the arm up in the air. United trying to touch. They will now. And with 6 on the dot, 11 minutes played here in the opening period, the Coyotes go to their first Serve Pro power play. As to the box on a 2-minute body checking call goes number 13, Ayla Jackson. Faceoff will come on the blocker side of Sea Kings here with the Serve Pro power play coming to the ice for the first time. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians and advanced technologies at Serve Pro. 17 for 61 on the year for the Williston Coyotes. Floating at a high percentage of 28%. To add to it, they scored. McKenna Lee was on the doorstep. Puck came to the point. It was fired in out front. Lee was banging at it on top of the blue paint. Lee's got her second of the game, this time on the Serve Pro power play. Third of the year, second of the game. And with 5:47 remaining here in the opening period, the Coyotes off to a 2-0 lead.
Coyote goal by number 13, McKenna Lee. Assisted by number 8, Tyler Stendal.
Lee from Sundal. As Stendal has the helper on the play, and the Coyotes are up 2-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Well, Minot United specialty team, certainly a point of conversation for Michaela Newhofflin along with Chris Stokey. 5.7 on the power play and 83% on the kill. You're not going to find many teams that have winning percentages with the specialty teams numbers in those categories. They're lower and some of the lowest inside of the league. 0 for 1 on the advantage tonight. 0 for 1 on the kill tonight as well, as the Coyotes specialty teams floating at a high rate with that 90% kill and a 28% power play ratio. Williston looking good early on in this hockey game. Shots have climbed to 12-3, favoring the road team. 2-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Williston on top. Coyotes have it back at center. Bump to head forward. The puck will be fought for here at center ice, right below us here at the penalty box at the Pepsi rink. This will be an icing, I would have to assume it is. Down it comes, and that icing on the play is brought to you by our friends at Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet. It's Planet Pizza. They've been proudly serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Planet Pizza. They also have the largest laser tag playground in the region at Planet Pizza. Stop in for their lunch buffet Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. Try those specialty pizzas on the lunch buffet at Planet Pizza. It's good stuff. That chicken tortilla soup's pretty solid as well. Out in front, big pad save. Puck came squirting out in front of the net. There was an opportunity for United. They almost put a point on the board, but the pad came up and in the way for Bahar. Remains 2-0 Williston. Up at center ice, puck's going to be taken here by the Coyotes. Forward for Ekblad. Into the zone she goes. Now it's taken off the wall. Back away at the line, walking forward. Lee looking for the hat trick. Fires it into the catching mitt there of Seekings. And Seekings will hang on to it here with 3:45 to play in the opening period. Still 2-0 Williston. Friendly Electric Cooperative. Proud to be a supporter of the PSP network. Your local cooperative that provides energy-saving marathon water heaters and other electric heating products, including boilers, baseboard heaters, and shop heaters. Contact them today for more information. Here's a chance for United. They're into the zone with it. Nice defensive stop on the back end coming from Stundal. And now the puck comes back away on the near side wing where it's going to be taken by Bryn Hansen. Got it off into the hands here of Ackerman. And the puck's worked away back out to neutral. Douglas forward on the play. Hansen rode her off. Sent across the neutral ice territory. Diedrichsen. Now Hansen with it. Dumps it down underneath the Williston goal. Under 3 to play, opening period. Stoner. Fired on the play. Taken here by the Coyotes, and the Coyotes will pick it up and start their motor. Now Brent Hansen on the near line, holds it in. Hansen turns it and fires it off the glove of Bahar. And it's going to be taken here by Williston, and they're going to fire it all the way down to the other end of the ice surface. Beta on the move. High rising shot that missed. Under 2 to play, opening period. Into the Coyote end it comes, and Julie Heller has it here, and Heller fires it up into the neutral territory off to Lee. She's got a pair of goals in the game. Drops it center slot, fired it out towards the net. Stop is made from Seekings, and Lee's back on it here in the near corner. Lee sends it out front. One-time opportunity. Excellent feed out front, worth another look on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Seekings made the stop on the play. Lee's having herself a hockey game tonight, no question about that. Fired out front, and the stop is made. 92 seconds to play, opening period. That drive's going to hit traffic out front, taken here and sent up off the glass out into the neutral ice territory. Coyotes with possession again, and the Coyotes will move it back into Minot United's end. Seekings will cover it up here with a minute 14 left in the opening period. Farstead Oil brings you tonight's game. You can contact Farstead Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, western Minnesota, and the region since 1938. Committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. It's Farstead Oil bringing you the game here tonight. Shot on goal saved. Another one rebound out front taken here by United. And they're going to carry it up into the neutral ice zone now where it's worked across the line from Knutson. She'll dump it in. There's the 1 minute call. Coyotes trying to move it up to center. They do. Uh-oh, that one goes up into the bench and a stop in the play here with 48.1 seconds left in the opening period. Tonight's game brought to you by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. It's premium barbecue sauce that's perfect on anything from ribs and burgers to veggies. Find it today at your local grocery store, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare. It's Bones Barbecue bringing you action tonight on the PSP Network. Coyotes give chase in the offensive zone. Stoner moves it up to center ice. Gets into the hands of Knutson now. Knutson gets it back to Stoner. Stoner will skate in. Stoner's going to be taken down on the play. And the second Serve Pro power play of the game will come to the ice surface here for United. Two-minute hooking call. Charged on the Williston Coyotes. Harper Stundal. She's in the box for 2. And the Serve Pro power play comes to the ice surface here with 24 seconds left in the opening period. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians and advanced technology. It's Serve Pro. Well, can United get some mojo working on their side here with 10 seconds left of the period? Cut them down, kids. We're at 8, now 7, now 6, now 5. Here's Stoner into the zone. She'll fire. It sails up and wide. That will do it for the opening frame. Coyotes are up by a pair, 2-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Hang around for our Jerome's Collision first intermission report. It happens next here on the PSP Network. On the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories.
PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Sometimes life gets messy, and accidents happen. Some days, even your best intentions turn into unexpected disasters. Other days, a little guesswork leads to a lot of cleanup. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day. This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Time for our second period of play here on the PSP Network. We worked through a few tech difficulties there at our intermission report, brought to you by Jerome's Collision Center. Jerome's Collision Center located on top of Minot's North Hill. It's Jerome's Collision Center, continuing to be a premier sponsor of the PSP Network. Accidents happen, it's part of life. At Jerome's, our goal is to help you and your car get back on the road. They've been doing it since 1975. Jerome's Collision Center brought you the intermission. We'll have a full intermission report coming up between the second and the third. Minot United's in white. Williston's in black. If you're just joining us, minute 26 of ServPro power play time on the ice surface here for Minot United. Cooking at 5% on the power play, and the Coyotes penalty kill at 90%. Taking the puck and firing it all the way to the other end of the ice surface here with 16:35 to play in the second. If you're just joining us, opening period, saw the shots at 16-6 favoring the Coyotes, and back-to-back goals from Lee. Ekblad and Stendal had the had the assists on the goal. Lee's got 2 in the hockey game. And the Coyotes have a 2-0 lead. They ice the puck all the way to the other end of the ice surface here. Of course, no icing on the play because the ServPro power play is out for the next 40 seconds. Puck's in Minot United's end. Taken here by United up to center. Ekblad's going to try to move it forward. She did. Shuffled off the wall momentarily there. And now the puck's going to come back into United's territory, where on the retrieve forward is Brentrup. She moves it away to the near side, and it's going to be held in at the line here by Nosh. She'll send it towards the net. Seekings goes down and makes the save on it with 15:32 to play in the second. This game on the PSP Network proudly brought to you by Minot State University. Best way to predict your future is to create it. More than 96% of recent college grads are either employed or continuing their education at Minot State University. MSU grads get jobs, period. Find out more at MSU. Minot State, to be seen, be heard, be you. Shots are now 18-6, favoring the Coyotes. UPS store on South Broadway also bringing you tonight's game for all your packing, shipping, and printing needs. They have a giant print shop at the UPS store. They do great work there on South Broadway in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. Coyotes are at full strength. Minot's power play goes 0 for 2 in the hockey game, and the puck is going to be taken back underneath the Coyote net here, where Hansen's got it underneath the goal line. Hansen sent it out front, nobody home. Back up in the neutral ice territory, foot race. Taking the puck here for the Coyotes. That was Wiedrich, sends it around the far side wall. It's going to be taken there by Ackerman. Ackerman moves it off ahead, comes into the hands now of Heller. Then back into United's possession here, where it's taken by Brentrup, but Seekings goes down and hangs on to it. Tonight's game on the PSP Network also brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is performing at the top of its game. Puck goes high up into the rafters after a caromed off a shin pad. Puck is still alive, and the puck is going to be handled now here by Beta, who moves it ahead forward. Ekblad on the retrieve. Puck gets picked there only momentarily. Swept out of the zone here by Gratz. She moves it up into the neutralized zone. And at neutral, the scrum continues here. United will carry in. Stundal. Make that McRae rather. Back into the zone it comes. Under 14 to play in the second. Offsides on United here with 13:48 to play in the middle period. Big night on the PSP network here tonight. Plenty of action inside. We're not sure why that happened again. We do apologize. We'll get that fixed here for you folks. Not sure what the issue is with that being sized improperly on our video screen. We'll get you that schedule in just a moment. Down on the icing call. Here's a look at that schedule. Tonight, Dickinson and Bismarck. In girls and boys basketball, that boys game should be a real doozy. Two of the top 5 ranked teams in North Dakota colliding. Minot High and Mandan. In girls hoops, that's 2 of the top 5 in the state. Both those boys teams are pretty good as well. Legacy Bismarck and Legacy boys taking on Dickinson tonight in hockey. Jamestown and Minot North in basketball. And of course, Botno and Minot High and boys hockey comes up next here on the PSP Network. 3-8-1 Coyotes here against Minot United at 4-8-1. It's been all Coyotes in this game, out shooting Minot United by a pretty big margin, 18-6 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. This comes down for an icing that's brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. First International Bank and Trust. Full service, family owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find out more online, FIBT.com. United's on the board. All of a sudden, we've got ourselves a hockey game. They want another one. In with another shot on goal. Stop is made on that drive. .12:43 left here in the middle period. 2-1. Coyotes are on top on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Here's your Minot United goal.
Let's listen in.
Scored by number 3, Bryn Hansen. Assisted by number 18, Rhea Murphy. And the other assist goes to number 4, Maggie Ackerman. Hansen.
Ackerman and Berube set up Hansen. And Bryn's got her team high 10th of the year. That's her 19th point of the season. And United is on the board. Now in a 2-1 hockey game. Puck comes out in front, swept out of there, taken and fired towards the net again. Karam just wide, picked up here by Tesoro, and Tesoro will start the rush. Puck's taken away and sent right back in by Beta. Now Zieska. Right back to Heller. Harder around the near wall, held in by Heller at the line. Knocked forward, here's a chance for United. Oh, the lead pass for Jackson, just out of her reach. Down it comes, and it's an icing on the play with 11:42 to play here in the second. BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC locations in North Dakota, Arizona, and Minnesota. Find them online, bnc.bank. Here's Hansen. Sent it forward. This will be on goal, however. Down to the pillows was Mahar. She makes the stop on the play. 11:16 to play in the second. Shots are now cut in half. It's 18-9 on the shot column. 2-1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard as well. Coyotes winning both of those categories in tonight's contest. Off the draw up top. Partner to partner out of the zone it comes. Hansen off the near wall. Picks it up again, and Bryn Hansen's got it here. Tried to feed it off to Stoner. Down it comes. This will be an icing that's brought to you by our friends at BSN. BSN creates exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. From custom equipment, uniforms, and coaches' apparel to fanwear, branding, and more. They do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. It's BSN, PSP Network's official swag provider. Off the draw down into Minot's end here. It's going to be taken off the far wall. Diedrichsen trying to clear it out. Couldn't do so. Now it's going to be swept off the near side wall. Back underneath the goal it comes here, where it's into the possession of Beta. Beta's got it. Dropped it back here to the hands of Zieska. And Zieska starts the rush. 2-on-1. United into the offensive territory. Jackson makes a move out front. Here's a drive and a save. Rebound right on the doorstep. Opportunity was there for United, but the stop was made from Jovi Bahar. Another look at this one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Excellent opportunities for Minot United, but Bahar standing tall in the blue paint here for the Coyotes. Knudsen up top, sends it back down underneath the goal. Bryn Hansen shuffled it back around underneath the net. Underneath the Coyote goal, it lays here. Better period in the second for Minot United. Came out pretty flat to this girls hockey matchup here tonight. Williston outshot United 16-6 in the first. Minot out shooting them here 5-2 in the second. Minot's got a goal in this period. Coyotes don't have one yet in the second. Back at center, puck sent in. This will be a delayed offsides here on the Coyotes. Forward it comes down. Diedrichsen moves it back behind the Williston net. Icing on the play. 8:44 to play in the second. 2-1 Coyotes on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Join us after this contest tonight for the boys matchup. It's Minot United, the #1 team inside of the WDA, coming off of a loss against Bismarck Legacy. They take on Botno Rugby tonight in a showdown, the old school rivalry between the Botno Braves and Minot. Many years the Magi and the Braves had big time battles. That rivalry dates way back to the 70s, the start of high school hockey for Minot at Minot High School. Held in here by United at the line. Puck comes back away. For United in their own territory. On the move now into offensive territory for the Coyotes. The puck's taken down underneath the net here by Heldy. Sent out front. Oh, they scored on the doorstep. Harger from Heldy. 3-1 Coyotes. Another look at this one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Harger's got her first goal of the season, and Williston's got a 2-goal lead. Harger's first of the year. Heldy's going to get the helper on it, I do believe. Coyotes want more. It's a 3-on-1 into the zone. Oh, they shoot and score. McKenna Lee's got herself a hat trick. Watching this one back on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Fourth of the year on the twisted wrister. As Lee puts it past the netminder. And back-to-back goals for the Coyotes have them up 4-1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Minot United's going to call a timeout. Coyote fans are loving it. 4-1 on a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the ice surface.
Coyote goal by number 4, Aubrey Harger. Assisted by number 12,
Think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Tonight's game on the PSP Network proudly brought to you by our friends at Planet Pizza. Proudly serving the Magic City for over 25 years, it's Planet Pizza. Bringing you tonight's contest, back-to-back Williston Coyote goals, a hat trick here for Lee. As the Coyotes up by a score of 4-1, they want more. Another drive came in on goal. Coyotes are buzzing still now as they've got possession up top with it. Tipped out front, save, rebound. Oh, they scored again. McKenna Lee's having herself a night tonight. Fourth goal of the hockey game for the young lady for the Williston Coyotes. She got dinged up on the play. Let's watch it back on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Oh yeah, head first right into the pipe. She skates off on her own power. Lee's got another one. Number 4 in the hockey game here tonight for Lee, and it's 5-1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Into Minot's end it comes.
Coyote goal by number 13,
Ekblad and Stundall. Lee's got herself a 4-goal game here at the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. She came in with 1 goal tonight, according to the count that I have off of highschoolhockeynd.com. Talk about lighting it up here on the road tonight for the Williston Coyotes. Yeah, that unit's been buzzing tonight all night long, no doubt about that. Another drive sent just wide of the net. Puck comes back away up top at the line, taken here by Stundall, but it's picked off. Sveet's going to skate it in on the breakaway, fires on, save is made. And the Coyote fans liking what they see here tonight. Goals on one end and Mahar standing tall on the other. Williston in the driver's seat to this one with a 4-goal lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Brent Hansen out in front of the net, spun towards the goal, wide from Stoner. Back up to the far point, escapes the zone. Zieska on the retrieve. Coyotes are going to get it again here. They're going to move it into Minot territory. Stoner goes back out with it, tried to feed it off to Brent Hansen, got past her. And now Ekblad's on the retrieve back at her own end. Hansen giving chase to center for Douglas. Into the United end it comes. Around the sideboards, up now to Heller. Sent in, stop is made from Seekings, poked back out front. This puck will come all the way back down into the Coyote end. Partner to partner there as it's going to come across from Heller from Nas. Back on the transition we go here for Tesoro. She's on the move into the zone. Tesoro skates it down, looking for the outlet. Puck hops off of her tape, but it comes all the way back up to center now, where it's going to be taken here. And it's going to be taken by Williston and fired right back towards the net. Stop is made again from the Minot goaltender Seekings. Back down into the corner. McKenna Lee with a 4-goal game and a 5-1 lead for her Coyotes. Sent it up top. Comes up to the line now for Julie Heller. Got it back down to Tesoro. Still scrumming forward here was Lee. Heller's got it again. Spun towards the net. Under 5 to play in the second. All Williston in this one here tonight at the Pepsi rink. In on Seeking. She goes down and hangs on to it. Tonight's game on the PSP Network brought to you by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original. One of my favorites. I'm telling you, that stuff is good on everything from burgers to veggies. Find it at your local grocery store, Cashwise, Marketplace, Family Fare. It's around and it's good stuff. I'm telling you, Bones Barbecue. Uh-oh, here comes Britt Hansen. She's going to be all by herself on a breakaway. Hansen in, fires all, big pad save. Back on front, another shot on goal. Hansen works it back up top. Here's a drive through traffic. Hansen's got it here. Now Hansen works out of the circle. Fired. Hit traffic there, and it's going to be down at the end line. Walking out, back door, nobody home, back to the point. Comes up here. Drive from the line from Knutson was blocked away, and it comes back underneath the net now. Minot's got to hurry to get back to the puck as charging hard was Heldy. Might be too many skaters on the ice here for the Coyotes. It certainly is now. They don't call it. Now they do. And too many players on the ice. Yeah, the bench minor coming here to Williston with 3:27 left in the middle period. 5-1 Coyotes, but they go shorthanded now as Minot returns to the ServPro power play for the 3rd time in tonight's game. Another look at Brent Hansen on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Jovi Bahar says, I don't think so. Not tonight. 15th shot of the game results Hit her 14th save. Off the draw, back to the line, held here by Berube. Worked it down. Here's a drive in on goal. Stop is made. Uh-oh, hang on tight now. Some extra. 3:16 left in the second. Jerome's Collision Center brings you the intermission report. That comes up next. Jerome's Collision, located on top of Minot's North Hill. Proudly serving the Magic City since 1975. That's longer than I've been alive. Jerome's Collision Center, proud supporter of our mission of promoting athletes on the PSP network. Minot ServPro power play up top here with Brent Hansen. Hansen on the backhand, tipped out in front, went wide. Up to the far point, held here by Berube. Sends it underneath the net now. Up to Hansen, holds it at the line. Hansen makes a move, another. She'll walk and fire. Loose on in front. Oh, what a stop that is. Bahar having herself a contest here tonight. Definitely in the conversation for our MVP of the game. Brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips. However, when you've got McKenna Lee that's got 4 goals in the hockey game, I hate to break the news early in this one. That's going to be tough to compete with on any given night. I don't care what night it is. 4 in one game. Pretty impressive stuff from Lee here in this hockey game. Minute 8 remains on the ServPro power play. Back up top, Hansen sent towards the net. Tie riser missed. Wrap around from behind the net, down in front, still loose, top of the blue paint, sent just wide. United can't buy one right now as Hansen's got it again. Drop down, Hansen gets it back, fires it high and wide. Then up to the point, over Berube's tape there, and it's going to be sent right back in by United. Williston on the retrieve, and the Coyotes will send it all the way down to the other end of the ice surface. Seekings moved it away. Short-handed are the Coyotes. Tesoro with a backhand. In on goal. Seekings goes down. She'll hang on to it with 1:49 left in the second. 22 seconds on the ServPro power play. ServPro with 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, and advanced technology at ServPro. If you haven't already done so, make sure to like and follow the PSP network on all social media platforms. Drive on goal. Stop is made. Coyotes at full strength. Back up to the line. Here's a drive that's sent just wide of the net. Back to the point again. Sent underneath the goal and around the end boards it comes. Here comes the 1-minute call in the second. Bad save from Seekings. Ackerman just wide of the goal.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Bahar sweeps that one aside, comes back up into the neutral ice territory. Now Tesoro on the move. Tesoro upended on the play, but it comes to Lee. Now Hansen shuffles it off to Stoner. 3-on-2, Minot into the zone. Nice defensive play there. Getting back on that was Nosh. She got the stick in the way, and the puck's going to be sent up into neutral ice again. All right, kids, cut them down. We're at 7 seconds to play in the period. And the top unit's back in. This is Lee trying for one more. Oh, she's robbed on the play by Seekings, and that's how the period will come to an end. 2-0 at the end of one. Coyotes are up 5-1 through 2 tonight here at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Jersey Mike's slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Second intermission report brought to you by Jerome's Collision, located on top of Minot's North Hill. Since 1975, Jerome's has been helping get your vehicle back on the road, which gets you back on the road at Jerome's Collision Center. Got ourselves a 5-1 hockey game favoring Williston. It's been all Coyotes in this one. Shots are now 31-18 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. They were 16-6 after one, 31-18 after two. The game opened up just a bit in the second, so did the scoring. Taking a look at the scoring recap brought to you by DriveRyan.com. Browse our massive inventory online at Ryan Family Dealerships. It's DriveRyan.com. Williston scored first. It was McKenna Lee's first of the game. First of many. Get ready to hear that name a few more times. Second of the year, assisted by Ekblad. Then came at 14-13 remaining in the opening period. Then at 5:47 on the power play, the Coyotes again. Stundal set up Lee for her second to the game. It was 2-0 at the end of one. Into the second, Bryn Hansen made it a one-goal game. Berube had the assist on the play along with Ackerman. Hansen picked up her 10th of the season. And it was 2-1. But then Williston had a goal from Harger. Heldy and Weidrich had the assists on the play. Then it was Stundal and Ekblad that set up Lee for her 5th of the season, 4th of the game. And it's been all Williston Coyotes in this hockey game here at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena. Well, we do apologize, trying to work out some tech issues on this broadcast setup here tonight. We do apologize. Those were supposed to be the highlights for you here this evening. Tech work needing to be done after tonight. Busy night on the PSP network. That schedule that you saw earlier on. Got a lot of action tonight on the PSP network. A lot of action this week. Botno and Minot play next to the boys. WDA showdown for high school hockey. That should be a good one here on PSP. Matt Morelli will join me on the call for this one. Thursday night, Botno and DLB in girls hoops. Jamestown and Minot in girls wrestling. Jamestown and Minot in boys wrestling. Oh, by the way, tomorrow night, prime time. If you haven't seen it on the PSP network, you're going to want to dial into it. It's like a sports center, but in the PSP studios. It's good stuff. Dallas Hansen, Bryce Gutnickel, and Patterson have it for you. And then on Friday night, we go back to WDA basketball and more hockey. Bismarck and Century. It's number 1 against number 2 in the state for boys, and the girls are good as well in the capital city. Minot High, the number 1 ranked team in girls basketball's had a legacy. They're not half bad either. That boys game could be a good one as well with the Sabres and the Magi. Williston Coyotes are in Minot to take on Minot North in girls and boys hoops coming up on Friday night. Minot's at Dickinson in boys hockey, and Ari Demers and Velma square off in high school basketball. Should be fun. Vote for this week's Player of the Week. Brought to you by our friends at Minot State University, Ryan Family Dealerships, and the Aggie Foundation. This week's Player of the Week nominees: Maggie Fricke from Minot High, Emma Jones from Glenburn, Mimi McAllister from Mandan, Cameron Wolf from Dickinson, and Gibby Kinnebrew from Bismarck Century. You can vote for those players now on our social media platforms. PSP Network Player Performance of the Week brought to you by Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. 6 minutes away from the start of the third, Williston's up big, 5-1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by... Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters, unlike those guys. We take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve, because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, expert.
Time for our third period of play here on the PSP Network. Minot United is in white, Williston in black. If you're just joining us on the PSP Network, Coyotes are having quite a night here tonight to the Magic City. So is McKenna Lee. 4-goal hockey game for the Williston Coyotes. Pacing the road team in this showdown with a 5-1 lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Nick Holberg on the call here from the Pepsi Raycap Mesa Arena. Bondo and Minot come up next to boys high school hockey. We'll have that one for you. Matt Morelli will join me on the call. Brent Hansen carries it into offensive territory with the puck. Trying to fire it down towards the net. Comes back away down to Stoner. Stoner worked it off down to Hansen. Hansen sent it out front. Nobody there. Still loose, so the puck's going to be flipped out into the neutral ice zone. Uh-oh, on the rush the other direction. We go down to Soro's got it. She'll fire. Oh, just missed the pipe on the far side. Not by much. It's almost a 6-1 game as she sailed it wide. Puck comes back away now here to Brentrup in her own territory. Taken by United and Mallory Fowl up to center. Fowl sent it across the zone, but it's picked up here by the Coyotes and Heldy. In on Seeking, she'll go down and hang on to it. Stop of the play with 15-13 left here in the third. And we do apologize for our scoring issue on the screen. I don't know if there's a full moon outside tonight or what the situation is, but got some tech issues tonight at the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. We thank you folks for hanging in there with us through that here this evening. Doing what we can on our end to get that updated here tonight. Off the draw, Coyotes have it up top. Seekings makes another stop. She'll hang on to it. Here with 15:04 to play in the third. Tonight's game on the PSP Network proudly brought to you by our friends at the UPS store. All your packing, shipping, and printing needs at the UPS store. Located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. Tonight's game also brought to you by our friends at Farstead Oil. For all your mobile lubricants and DEF needs, it's Farstead Oil. Serving the region. Ekblad up top, sends it in. Seeking's down onto the pillow. She'll hang on to it. Face-off will come on her glove side. Shot was blocked out front. Here comes Stoner. Down to 14:20 to play here in the third. 5-1 Coyotes on top. Off the draw, puck comes up to center for Tesoro. On the near wall, Diedrichson trying to move it forward. Jump back in from United as we're down to 13:54 to play here in the third. Coyotes fired out to center. On the move now, Stundal takes it down underneath the net. Here's Stundal. Hits the brakes and surveys. Back up top, shot came in. Seekings made the save with the blocker. Picked up here by Brentrup, trying to clear her own end. Drive towards the net with just wide. Here's Hansen with it. Makes a move now. Bryn Hansen starts the rush up through neutral. 1-on-4. Hansen sent it towards the goal, but wide. Back underneath the net. Puck comes home in front once again. Wiedrich will take it here and carry it back into Minot United territory. We're down to 12:26 to play in the third. 5-1 Coyotes are on top of the BNC Bank scoreboard. Ekblad. Pad save, rebound, side of the net. Oh, it was almost 6-1, but the puck was swept out and it comes all the way back up into the neutral ice zone. Now it's sent out to center. Heller back at neutral to retrieve it. Heller moved it away to the near side. Held, he's got it. Sent in on goal. Stop is made. There from Seekings. 34th, make it 35th shot of the game here tonight. Puck comes back around behind the net. United's going to take the puck and send it all the way down. This will be an icing. .11:20 left here in the hockey game. 5-1, Coyotes are on top. Drive from the line, hit traffic. Now in the center slot, it's going to be taking a work back here from Diedrichson. He'll start the motor up to center ice with it. Back down into Coyote territory, back behind the net. Coyotes and Bohannon out to center. Comes back away into the hands of Sweet. United with real estate. Now Heller. All the way down, back behind the Minot United goal, and it comes back underneath the goal where there's a 2-for-2 scrum in deep for it. Here comes Stoner. She's got company with Jackson. Stoner towards the goal, sent out front. Oh, big bad save. Bahar kicked the pillow out. Great A opportunity for Minot United, but the goaltender said, I don't think so. Puck comes back underneath the Minot goal now. Sent out front. Here's a drive, seeking save, rebound, loose in the blue paint. United's going to cover it up. Will we see an after call coming here if that puck's covered in the crease? We will. Andy Carton getting together now here with Nathan Medler. And they continue that conversation just behind the Minot United net. Penalty shot. Well, the Coyotes have a chance to make it 6-1. They've got the penalty shot coming here. The puck was covered up inside of the goal paint. Chris Stokey, the coach of Minot United, having the conversation here with Medler. I do believe it probably is the right call. Taking the shot here is Stundal. Kaya Stundal, 3 goals on the year for 6 points. Should go one-on-one here against Seekings. The penalty shot with the puck being covered up inside the goal paint. Stundal, medium approach. Backhand, top shelf. Oh my goodness. 6-1 Coyotes. Let's watch this one back on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Stundal on the penalty shot. On the backhand to the top shelf. Wowza. 6-1 Williston on top. Back behind the Coyote net. Stoner from the corner. Trying to wrap it around. Comes back away to the far wall. Red Trupp sends it around to the far side. Red Hansen trying to feed it back up to the line here for Ziaska. Now Hansen, backhand. Oh, went off the crossbar. Still scrumming for it. United's got it here. Another chance coming for the Coyotes on the rush the other direction. Harder sends it towards Seekings. Loose on top of the blue paint, and Seekings will hang on to it here with 8:25 left in regulation. 6-1 Williston on top of the BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC.bank, locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them online, bnc.bank. Minot High and Botno come up next here on the PSP Network. Boys high school hockey. .758 left here in regulation. Off the draw, high rising shot, missed from Douglas. 2-on-1 the other direction here for United. How about that defensive stop coming from Nelson? Well, the Lady Coyotes are fired up tonight for good reason. Dominating performance here at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena. They've won pretty much every aspect of this hockey game here tonight. United's going to ice this one down to the other end of the ice surface. Icing on the play brought to you by our friends at Bones Barbecue Sauce. Bones Barbecue, true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. Premium barbecue sauce, perfect on everything from barbecue grill to veggies. Bones Barbecue Sauce, proud to bring you North Dakota high school athletics on the PSP Network. Bryn Hansen upended on that play from Noss. Hansen gets the puck at the blue line. She'll skate forward with it. Back underneath the net. To the point it comes now. Knudsen got it down to the corner. Ackerman walking out in front. Hansen had it, but it was stripped off of her tape, and it comes all the way back up to the blue line where it got past Knudsen. Under 7 to play in the third period. 5-goal lead for Williston. 4 goals in the game here tonight for McKenna Lee. Spoiler alert, I think she's probably tonight's MVP of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips. Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience. Find them at Minot, Bismarck. I've got the app. It's quick, it's convenient. You just sign in online. Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience. We'll name our MVP and have our move of the game in the Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial postgame show. That happens in 5 minutes and 50 seconds. One more chance for the Coyotes on the rush. In with a drive. Into the net it goes. Livia Heldy puts it in and scores. Seeking's night comes to a close. She got peppered here tonight, saw 40 shots of the hockey game. Minot makes a goaltender change. Ingerson comes in. And we go to run time. (7-1) Williston. They're motoring. Coming into tonight, they had a win over Watford City's 19U team. They lost to Dickinson in overtime. Before that, their last win was against Minot, a 4-2 affair back on the 30th of December. Tonight's going to mark their 4th win of the year. Minot United's going to drop to 4-9-1 after tonight overall on the campaign. And it doesn't get much easier for United after tonight. Legacy, then Bismarck, Jamestown, then Davies is who comes up next for the Minot United girls program. Offsides here on Bryn Hansen. That clock should continue to tick down, I do believe, here with a 6-goal differential. That's what Andy Carton's saying right now, saying roll this clock down. There it is. Off the draw, the puck's going to be taken here into the offensive zone. DeSoro back in within a drive. They scored again. 8-1 Coyotes. Ekblad. Second to the year for Ekblad. DeSoro set her up with this one. (8-1) Williston. Coyotes tonight here at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa.
Coyote goal by number 3, Ekblad. Assisted by number 11, Abigail Tesoro. And number 17, Olivia Gratz. That's Ekblad, Tesoro.
3:27 left here in the hockey game. Coyotes are on top. They want more. They get more. Tesoro puts it into the net. Oh my goodness. It's like a bad dream right now here for Minot United. Tesoro adds one of her own. The train has officially left the station. (9-1) on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Coyote goal by number 11, Abigail Tesoro. Assisted by number 50, Brittany Ekblad. And number 17, Olivia Gratz. Tesoro from Ekblad Gratz.
Ekblad in on the assist. So was Gratz. Here comes Bryn Hansen up to center with him. Hansen lost an edge. Puck comes all the way back into Minot territory. Delayed call coming here on the Coyotes with 1:55 ticking down in regulation. We'll have our player of the game coming up. Brought to you by Sport Clips, our move of the game. Brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. All happening in the Planning Team Financial and Shots Crossroads postgame show. .93 seconds left in regulation. Shot came fired in. The stop was made. Faceoff will come back on the blocker side. Wins on the year for Williston. They got one over Devil's Lake 2-0. They beat United 4-2, and then they had the win against Watford City 4-1. By far biggest margin of victory on this campaign. Bryn Hansen's got it up top on the Serve Pro power play. Final minute to play in regulation. Short-handed are the Coyotes, down and deep. Wienrich down to the corner. Scrumming for the puck here. It's going to be sent free on the near side up to center. Nelson's got it. Nelson will try to just dump it into Minot zone. But United will send it back the other direction. That's an icing on Minot United. 20 seconds left in the game. Got him down, kids. We're at 8, now 7, now 6, now 5. I think we probably wouldn't drop the puck here. We'll just let the time expire, and that's exactly what happens. Williston, dominating performance tonight here at the Pepsi Rink. Let's go to our Planning Team Financial Shots Crossroads postgame. 9-1 when it's all said and done.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Planning Team Financial and Shots Crossroads postgame show, where the Williston Coyotes take care of Minot United 9-1. Welcome in. Quick game resets. couple orders of business, and we'll turn the cockpit over and get ready for the boys matchup tonight, where Botno and Minot High collide in WDA play. Kenna Lee had herself a night tonight. She opened the scoring in the first, assisted by Ekblad and Stundal. Then she got another one from Stundal, her second of the game, third of the year. Then Bryn Hansen from Minot made it a 2-1 game, as close as it was going to get to this showdown here tonight. Bryn picked up her 10th of the year. Berube and Ackerman had assists on it. Then Harger, followed by Lee and Lee in the second. Then there was a penalty shot for the Coyotes in the third. Stundal put it in the back of the net. Then Heldy scored. Then Ekblad scored. And then Tesoro scored. Final shots on goal, 44-22. Coyotes dominating performance tonight. Move of the game tonight brought to you by our friends at Magic City Home Leisure. If you're in the mood for a hot tub, maybe in the backyard, maybe on the patio, I'm telling you, Magic City Home Leisure can help you out with that. Magic City Home Leisure brings you the move of the game tonight. I don't know, there was a handful of them here this evening. That penalty shot goal was quite a doozy. However, that's my move of the game tonight. Magic City Home Leisure brings you the move of the game. Tesoro's penalty shot goal takes that award. MVP of the game brought to you by Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience at Sport Clips. Sign in with a hairstylist today at Sport Clips. I've got the app. It's quick, it's convenient. They do a fantastic job. No question about this one tonight. But Kenna Lee, our Sport Clip MVP. 4-goal performance tonight. 5-point night for her. Yowza. Final is 9-1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Planning Team Financial, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for far more business succession, they can help you every step of the way. And Shots Crossroads, home to the famous number 99, where team buses are always welcome. We're going to turn the cockpit over and get ready for the boys matchup. Botno and Minot will play next here on the PSP Network. It was a rout. It was on tonight for the Coyotes. They take care of Minot 9-1 the final. Thanks for joining us for this one. Hope you join us for the next one. A boys matchup in WDA hockey comes up next here on the PSP Network.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.